folks, this is Lee Murphy, artbyleemurphy.com, and I thought I would share this with you. This is a retake since I decided I had to use a tripod to handle this a little bit better and get everything in the shot. Anyhow, this is my fourth prototype of the Nantucket style baskets that I've been teaching myself how to make, mostly from YouTube videos. I mean, who remembers the good old days of YouTube when we used it to learn about stuff instead of picking fights with each other and canceling each other? But anyhow, at first had seen a basket similar to this in an antique shop near here, and I was appalled at the prices, several $100s. I'm like, well, okay, I'll figure it out for myself and teach myself how to use it, and it's been quite an interesting experience. Here are some examples of my attempts at teaching myself how to steam bend this type of handle here, and not very successful, but took me a while. And I'm using try waste not, want not, so this is an example of making a tassel, polishing up the broken bits of wood, and here's some of the successful handles for future baskets. Never mind the car noise here. And this is the example of, since I have a bunch of books open at any given time that I'm reading, and sketchbooks, a little gratuitous showing off of that, but this is another one of the broken handles from one of my first attempts. Anyhow, the interesting thing to teach myself how to make everything that's involved with this sort of basket here. A friend on Facebook showed me the example of, this is sterilized dog bone. It's just from any old pet store, and using some diamond Dremel bits, this right here ends up being that, and this right here, it polishes up almost like glass, and it's a lot more economically and ethically, well, I guess it is an animal product, but still it's not ivory or anything like that that's protected. Anyhow, I've also used these clamshells, literally from the fish market, after I ate the clams that were in it. This polishes up to make a really pretty medallion, and more of these I put on other baskets. Same with this. This is a golden pearl oyster. This is actually the type of oyster that the Tahitian black pearls come from, but these are obviously a lot easier to get. I'm going to clear this all the way here. And I did this once. Doesn't mean it'll happen again, but I figure this is a fun way to do a little quality control here on how sturdy a handmade basket is. Pull this out here. Made a little macrame, a little twisty right there. And open this up. Turn it upside down. And it did it once. We don't know if it'll do it again, but here is a railroad anvil that I used to hammer in the fittings. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's kind of heavy. And we'll see if it works. And get it on there balanced. Voila! Talk about craftsmanship there. These little tiny baskets, tiny little reeds, and a big heavy anvil that will hold it. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Hope that was entertaining.